is going on, people? It is your boy, Sneaky Bastard, aka Zach Brown. I hope y'all doing well, because I'm doing really fucking well today. So, I just went to the thrift store, because I just went to, my local thrift store. I was just checking it out, and I found a couple of books that I liked before we get to today's rant. So, book number 1 is called Dying for Chocolate. Let me read. It's by Diane Mott Davison. This book was written in 1995, sorry. This is 1995. So this book is pretty old. It's like 2 years older than I am, so it's like 23 years old. So cool. The book's called Dying for Chocolate. It just looked interesting. I'll just read you the kind of concept of it. The Kid Eater. Meet Goldie Bear, a bright, opinionated, wild, intimate kid eater whose personal life has become a recipe for disaster. She got an abusive ex-husband who's into making tasteless threats, a raft of mounting bills that are taking a huge bite out of her budget, and 2 enticing men knocking on her door. The Dish. Now determined to take control of her life, Goldie moves her business and her son to ritzy Aspen Meadow Country Club, where she accepts a job as a live-in cook. But she's beginning to think she got it made, catering decadent dinners and posh society picnics, and enjoying the favors of Philip Miller, a handsome local shrink, and Tom Schultz, her more than friendly neighborhood cop. The dishy doctor inexplicably drives his BMW into an oncoming bus. Wow, would you imagine that? The unsavory killer, convinced that Philip's bizarre death was no accident, Goldie decides to do a little investigating of her own. But sifting through the unpalatable secrets of a dead doc's life will toss her into a case seasoned with unexpected danger and even more unexpected revelations, the kind that could get a caterer and the son she loves killed. Dying for Chocolate. And the title, I like the title art. Look at this art. It's so amazing. That's really cool. I just think that's amazing. So, another one. Another book I got is called, A Novel of Nazi Germany, Corridor of Darkness. As you can see, it has the Nazi symbol right there. Okay, I'll just read you kind of what it's about. A nightmarish pursuit across the Third Reich, where violence and deception is a tool of trade, torture, and death wait at every turn. The novel is rife with historical intrigue and captures of the flavor of World War II. So, I'm gonna just go with it's just about Nazi, and I also have another one, which is a little bit, I think it's by the same guy, it might not be. No, sorry, this one's by Samuel Marquise, Bodyguard of Deception, where, as you see, the Nazi. This one I really don't know what it's about, but anyway. Like I said, this video is going to be a little bit long. So today, I'm going to be spilling the tea on myself. So I'm going to talk to you guys about all the mistakes that I've ever made. All the mistakes that I've ever made in my life. Okay, number 1. Let's get into it. Number 1. My number 1 mistake is back in 2011, when I first had Facebook. I had a habit of calling women bitches and sluts, and, I don't think it did me any good. Do I regret? Yeah. Was that a mistake? Yeah. Did I lose some friends for it? Yeah. Fuck yeah, I did. And that is a mistake. And, I'm going to go into all of the mistakes that I think that are major. 2014, I just kind of had a habit of, I just say the wrong things. I just basically said too much information. And, that's a regret. The mistakes that I've made in 8th grade were just stupid. Being a little being an 8th grader, being a little fucking 8th grader fucking drama queen, I guess. And, it's just, my biggest regret is, in 8th grade, is just saying some of the things that I did. And, I don't remember what I said. That's why I can't really go into it. But to me, it was just a major mistake that I made. Got me in trouble at school a lot. 9th grade. 9th grade. Was it 9th grade? No. In 2015 and 16, I was kind of a dick at school. I kind of regret that because I did lose a lot of friends. Like, I say some things that I don't mean. Like, the mistakes that I've made. The mistakes that I've made is saying some of the things I do the way I do. And it does it make me lose friends? Yes, it does. Am I gonna say sorry about every little thing that I did? No, I'm not gonna say sorry because sometimes sorry is just not enough. And that's just a fact. It's really not. A mistake I made in 2016 was, there was a girl I was dating, and I broke up with her because I was like, I don't know where this is gonna go. And, I just regret that because the way I did it was kind of not okay. Have I've said sorry to her? Are we good now? Yeah, we are. That's okay. 2016. If I went into every mistake that I've ever made, it would be a long video. It'd be like 24-hour video, which it'd be like 24 hours, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to go into my major ones. In 2017, I was with a girl. I was with her for like a year and a half. And she said something to me, and it pissed me off pretty bad. And I said, why don't you stop acting like a bitch? Well, I'm sorry. Yeah. Did that solve anything? No. You know what it ended up doing? It made my thing for being in a relationship to being single. That's what it led to. Do I learn and grow the hard way? Yeah, I do. In 2017, also one of my biggest mistakes in 2017 as well, I fell for a scam. I wanted to move to California in 2016, and I was so desperate to do it. There's a scam saying, oh, if you cash this check for me, I'll give you $500 out of the $1,000, and I owed my bank $2,000. $2,000 later, my bank account and my whole tax return gone. Did I learn a lesson? Yeah. Don't fall for scam emails. Don't fall for it. It was stupid. Also, in 2016, going back to 2016, one of my major mistakes, I didn't have insurance. I let it lapse, and I knew that. And in 2016, I got pulled over. And so now, on my license, I have an SR22. And if I don't have insurance, I lose my license. Yeah. Was it a smart thing to do? No. And also in 2016, I went to California. I went to California to go visit, to make sure I actually wanted to move out there. I was going to go to college, a college called Bouchard Pierce College, pending on whether I liked it or not. I went out to California, and I spent way too much money on stuff to travel out to California. I got out there, I was broke, flat out broke, went to the hotel, because I didn't know how much was on my card, and I only had $60 on my card, and it was just a whole fuck show. Thanks to my stepmom, I got home, and my dad, and some of his biker buddies. It was $200 for my Uber from where I was staying in California back to the LAX. Then it was well, actually, it wasn't $200. It was like a little bit lower than that, but then it was like $346 to get home on a plane because I wasn't supposed to come back for 4 days. So I was going to be out there for 4 days because I wanted to do a lot of things when I was out there. I wasn't going to stay in LA, but I was going to travel to LA. It was complicated. Yeah, it was stupid. Was it a stupid thing? Yeah, it was. Do I regret doing it? Yeah, I do. I should have, just spent the money. I should have just worked another week and then went out at the end of the month, which would have made more sense. And it just kind of was one of my mistakes. Do I regret I regret doing it. Did I enjoy California, though? Yeah, I did. Even though I was there for a day and a half, I literally enjoyed it. I met a lot of cool people when I was in LA. LAX, I just kind of left my bag with the people to make sure that my bag wasn't stolen. And I just walked around LAX, and it was really cool. I enjoyed it. Am I going to go back to California? Yeah, I am. As soon as I get all my finances figured out, I'm going to travel to California again. And this time, I'm going to have money. This time, I'm going to do it right. In 2018, which was last year, I've dated two people last year. So I dated a girl, I'm not going to say their names. So I dated this one girl, and we were together for a year and a half, basically. And basically, it just kind of ended on a sour note, just because she was just playing games, and I was like, I'm an adult. She's 24, and I was 20 at the time, and I was like, I don't have time to play these high school games. Either you want to be with me or you don't. I'm not going to play, yeah, I love you this day, I don't love you this day. I'm not going to play that game. I'm just not. Because I'm a fucking adult. I'm going to tell you, as an adult, what are we? If you want to just be friends, let's just be friends. And then that ended badly. And no, actually, sorry, I dated 3 people last year. So I dated, and then I dated this other girl, and it was going great. We dated for 2 months. It was great. It was all great. It ended because she was trying to focus on her dad because her dad's health was like really fucking shitty. So I was like, okay, whatever, cool. And we remained friends. And then the last person I dated her for 3.5 months, 3, and it basically ended badly. And I kind of repeated, I said, why don't you stop? She said, you need to stop acting like an asshole. And I said, you need to stop acting like a bitch. What did that do to me again? Single. But technically we took a break, and then we kind of broke up, and, do I regret it? Yeah, I miss her. Do I miss her? Yeah. Was it a stupid thing to say? Yeah, but we had a lot of problems. I mean, there was just a lot of issues in between both of us, so you gotta learn and you gotta grow. 2019, what are my mistakes this year? Well, there's this girl that I like this year. And, I think I kind of ruined whatever we were. And just being friends. Just because of my attitude. And I just think that I need to work on that. Yeah. 2019 is kind of one of those years where I'm trying my best. I'm going to do what I have to do what I have to do. Unfortunately, I need to learn and I need to grow. Am I trying to grow? Yeah. Am I learning? Yeah. The hard way. And, my attitude's not okay, so I'm trying to change that. Am I gonna, but there's some things that I just won't do, okay? I'll lie to you if you want me to lie to you, but I'm telling you right now that I'm a bad liar. So when I tell you something, I'm sorry that I'm telling you an assumption about you that most likely is probably not true. I'm sorry that I'm telling you the truth. I'm sorry that hurts your feelings. If that hurts your feelings, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Aw. What are you gonna do in real life 20 years from now when somebody's like, if you have a kid and they're like, well, your kid's kind of acting like a dick, what are you gonna do? No, what are you gonna do when somebody tells you reality? Reality is not safe. Reality is harsh reality. Reality is harsh, and that's why people choose fiction over truth any day. I'm sorry that you can't accept that the reality is, if I tell you something, maybe listen, because 9 times out of 10, when people stop being friends with me, those same people, 3 months later, will send me a friend request, send me a message without his friend request and say, Zach, you know what? And I go, what? You were right. Yeah, I know I was right, you dumbass. I'm not saying I'm always right, but 9 out of 10 times I am. Because I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. The truth fucking hurts, bitch. The truth fucking hurts. And if you can't accept that, crawl into whatever fucking snowflake hole you got and fucking die. Don't die. I don't mean die. Just crawl in your hole, put it in your safe space. Oh, I gotta have my safe space. Shut the fuck up. Bitch. What? And, I'm not saying that every time that I say something, if I say something out of rage, I'm gonna probably insult you. And for that, I'm sorry. If I've ever insulted you while I'm mad at you, I'm sorry. But I'm not always a dick. My truth is normally what it is. And I'm sorry. I'm telling you a actual fact about you. If all you're doing all day in your fucking life is getting high, and I tell you that's all you do, wow, that's just a fact. Maybe smoke another one, because you're a fucking retard. Maybe actually do something else with your life. Work. That's a good one. Work, you dumb bitch. Or, guy, you dumb asshole. Fucking work. Maybe instead of sucking off Mommy, you're gonna pay for everything. Thank you. Not everybody has their mommy and daddy to pay for everything. Yeah. Is that my attitude? Yeah. But guess what? You know why this attitude's here? Okay? If you made it to the end of this video, my attitude is there because for years, I've let people walk all over me. I let them walk all over me, and I just let it happen. And now I'm realizing people are right. Zach, you shouldn't let them roll over you. I'm not going to take shit from nobody. Okay? We might be friends, and I don't mind if you joke with me, but I won't accept you using me. I will stab you with a pen. I'll stab you with an icicle. Listen, is that a threat? No, it's not a threat. Am I actually going to kill somebody? Probably not. But I'm telling you guys that you can't just roll over somebody. You can't dismiss them because they're telling you an actual fact about you or your sibling. Or whoever the fuck it is in your fucking life. Okay? I don't care. Maybe work. Keep working. Smoke weed and work. Listen, last year I worked for a company called Nikon. I was high 95% of that. And then we still got work done all fucking night long. Listen, it was go, okay? Nobody gives a shit about your safe space, snowflake, okay? If you're a snowflake, right? I'm sorry that the world's not going your way, but I hate to break it to you, there's no safe space. Because, by the way, if the bees die, we're all fucked, bro. We're all fucked. We are fucked. This is reality. Okay? Reality is we are not. We are literally not. I am not going to say sorry about some of the things. Am I sorry about some of the attitude I give you? Yes. Am I sorry about what I say to you? Probably not. Am I sorry about, some of the things I say while I say it to you? Yes, I am sorry. But I'm not sorry if I'm telling you an actual fact about you, that if you do something, right? If I tell you something, that was just an example. Also, if I tell you, hey, maybe stop that, if you ask me for relationship advice and you still stay with the shitty guy that you're with, you're a fucking retard, okay? You're retarded. If that guy's cheating on you constantly and you're staying with him, you might as well just dress up as clown. Ronald McFucking Donald. Dress up, nigga. Dress up. Because I gotta tell you guys, life ain't fair, bitch. Life never dealt me a good hand. But I'm still here making videos. I got a car. You see me driving a car, right? You see my place, right? Technically, you guys can see my house. You guys can see my house, can't you? I am not gonna say sorry about some of the things I say. I can't just say sorry because you get offended. Also, if you get offended, right, there's this magical button on Facebook, YouTube, and listen to this. Listen to this. Instagram, Twitter. You don't have to listen. Listen, you can just scroll off this video right now. But anyway, hey, I love you all. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Oh, another thing. By the way, half the shit that I say in my videos, I'm just giving examples, so if you get offended, so no offense. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.